So people that are owning the restaurant that AKA and his friend were gunned down, um, are saying that they are permanently closing down the business. So it is with the said um, announcement that they're saying that, because I believe that most of the people were still looking forward to go and jamming there, and for others, really, it was a sadness. I believe that they wouldn't even want the establishment to still carry on functioning because it has many memories for them. So they're saying that they have opened the business in 2019, and then now they're trying to close it down, and it's going to be closed on the 10th of April. So these are two friends that are owning this business. So they think that it's with the sadness that they have to close it down because there's no business that is happening for them anymore. And I believe that they were still looking forward to doing more businesses, but this sadness has just came, and then everything just changed for them. So I believe that they are seeing that it's better to let it go rather than just holding on to it. And it's so sad for people who are working there. Firstly, they experienced this trauma, of seeing this star being gunned down, and then now they have to deal with this part of that they are losing the jobs. It cannot be something that is great for them. And and even thinking about the next chapter, I believe that people in that establishment who are thinking of changing jobs, just seeing someone that you think that they are so protected, and then they're just taken just like that in front of your eyes, that can be a life changing for you. So now dealing with this part now that they have to let go of this bread that they're holding on to, which is a job. And it's just a sad one. And then the trauma, obviously, that they will carry for the rest of their lives. When you have if you are one person who has experienced the trauma, it takes a very long time for it to go away. Anyway, for them, they don't even know who targeted AKA in that day. How did it come about that he was gunned down? Who's next, on the list. Was it just a hit targeted to AKA only, or it was just for them when they were there? Because those people that we've seen in the clip, they didn't have any parade gloves and stuff like that. So if you are working there, I believe you're constantly thinking to yourself, are you in danger? Because these people may think that you still can identify them. You are forever looking over your shoulder. So for them to close this chapter, it can never be really, really closed 100% for them, obviously, I believe. Because now they still have the scars. This thing is still new. The people who've done this haven't been caught. It's just an endless circle for them of trauma, actually, because now this thing, more than anything, it entitles trauma, it entitles the tears, it entitles the sad memories that are there. And yeah, even the journalists are not making it easy for anybody, because now we see they're constantly stepping in there, going their life and all that, talking about what happened there. And then it can never be business usual. Can you believe that you are out there sitting in that Wish restaurant, and then you're sipping your cocktail, and then the cameras are there? It just doesn't give you a good feeling. So for these guys to come up with saying that they're closing down the business, I truly understand where they come from, because now no person wants to sit down and dine there while this case is still opened like this, the flashbacks and all that. And for people who are there, actually, who were there when this thing has happened, yes, it can only take a memory, flashbacks and all that, but I believe that it's still a fatal wound for them to still see the business opening and operating. So for these guys to really decide that they're closing it down, as sad as it is, I believe that it's a good one for everyone, you know, for them to move over and then to start over somewhere else if they still want to go into the business. And it's so sad that this business, anyway, they won award out of it. So that means it was a well-established one for them. So now to just give it all like that, as if it was something that was never really functioning well for them. It's so sad being a business person right now for them anyway. So anyway, it's not personal. I believe that they know that it's not personal, that they're saying that the business is slow right now. It's just that the matter that is attached to this factor, that people are still grieving very much of this loss that they had, of this super mega star that they lost. So the business, obviously, it won't be a business as usual, because with losing a life like that, it can never be a business as usual. So big up for them to really decide, you know what, we really have to close it down. Anyway, the response that comes from people is the one that talks that, you know what, right now it's time to let it go. So I'm just saying that I believe that they know that it's nothing personal from people, that they're not really supporting them, but it's the fact that everyone is not at peace right now, you know, everyone is still in grief. Like, how do you go into that place knowing that your star was gone down just like that? You know, there's no happy memory for them right now, for anyone who's associated with that place. For people who were there, it's still hard to even look at the door, I believe, you know, just knowing that their person was just gone down just like that, and it just happened, and nothing has came to justice even right now. So I believe that they still gonna make great things out there, but right now they really have to let go of this one. Yeah, the statement just read that they're really closing down, and it's not business as usual for them, and then they just letting it go, and thanking everyone that they have been supporting them all these years and all that. Yeah, so it's just sad for everyone who's involved in that circle of that business. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.